Welcome back to the show, the eternal show. We're never gonna die, we're gonna live forever. We're both moving in a couple of weeks/days, and we're gonna be in different parts of the country. And also, I don't know what to rhyme with country other than saying country. And who else is moving? And the climate is moving, and by the climate moving, I mean it's changing.
Our changing bodies. Why do you need smack? Welcome, everyone, all you pubescents and prepubescents, to AAWY, the And Also With You podcast from Affable Idiots.
Wait, here's a question. Are pubescents, they're the ones going through puberty, right? So would we be post-pubescent?
Our changing bodies are always changing.
That's another thing that's changing, just like the climate.
That's true. It's
our
true.
Dresses
if prepubescent,
and our
if
bodies.
prepubescent means you don't have boobies yet, as a ladybird, you don't have boobies
I think
yet.
it means you just haven't gone through puberty.
But puberty means you
by
get boobies.
You don't have
Puberty means you get boobies.
Don't have ladybird.
There's correlation. But if a pubescent means you have grown boobies, but then as you get older and have children, your boobies are still growing, but in a downward direction. Then you're just still always a pubescent. If we define puberty as growing boobs, then yes, there is always pubescence. And there is never a post-pubescent. Boobs, like hair, fingernails, and teeth, continue to grow after death.
Even after you're dead. Teeth are just constantly growing.
Teeth are always growing.
And then when you eat, you break off little bits of it so that the new bit can come down.
Right.
And that's why you never have to get a cavity fixed, even when you have a cavity.
That's right. It'll just grow in. Or eventually your cavity will be on the outside of the mouth. You'll file it off or clip it off with some bolt cutters.
Take a fingernail file and go.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
This is stupid.
Every week, join us and all your other lifelong friends as we laugh together. We share secrets. I'm not wearing shoes right now.
I'm not wearing a bra right now, but that's not really new. But
That's because you're a pubescent.
I'm wearing what I woke up in. I worked in my pajamas today. I have not changed clothes. So
and we strengthened our friendships on this off-color Mr. Rogers Esquire show. I'm one of your hosts, Chad Michael Innes, and I've got with me here the... in my brain, I'm just saying, don't say boob, don't say boob, don't say boob. Jesse Neal. I was going to say you're a boobescent, but then pubescent was on my mind, and we can't just keep hammering that in the ground. We've got Jesse Neal here. Welcome, Jesse.
Hi.
And all of you other lifelong friends listening and watching across the world, thank you so much. I'm so happy to be here with all of you.
And also with you.
Ooh, Jesse. I'm going to start today by asking you a question, and I want you to answer me like Abraham Lincoln would.
So tell a lie?
Very good, very good, very good. You mentioned in the song at the top of today's show that we were both moving to new places. Are you excited? Are you worried? And what does the move look like for you now? It's 2 weeks away.
The answer to the question, are you excited, are you worried, is yes. Both. Yes to both. I'm very, very sad and scared to be leaving Chicago. I've been here for 9 years.
Whoa, that's enough to have a baby.
Yeah. That's enough to gestate one whole baby. 9 years. Gosh, that would suck. I would never have a baby. So I'm very scared and nervous.
You don't want a baby?
Not if I had to gestate it for 9 years.
Oh, gotcha. I thought you said, ooh, that's gross. Like the thought of having a baby was gross to you. Ooh, I would never have a baby.
Ugh. Yeah. Would never have a baby. Never. So I'm nervous / scared / excited / anticipatory. I don't know if that's the right way to say that. It's just a whole bundle of emotions. We are moving to Pittsburgh. We are going to be living with my not legal in-laws, which isn't to say that they aren't themselves
They're just
legal
undocumented.
citizens. It is to say that I am not married to their son, so they are not legally.
There is
my
no
in-laws.
documentation linking you to them, so they are undocumented in-laws.
That's true. They are my undocumented in-laws.
Yes.
We're going to be living there while we house hunt because the housing market is horrible.
Yeah,
right
it's a
now.
shit show.
Everybody's buying a house and paying too much money for the house. And when they sell the house in the future, they're not going to make a return on their investment because they're spending too much money on the house.
Housing Market 101 with Jesse Neal.
Yep. So we're going to be living with the in-laws. So that's, I'm really excited when I think about all the money we're going to save.
You really want to. Yep.
I'm really excited when I think about all the money we're going to save. I really like them. I am not excited about living with parents, mine or my partner's. But it was very wonderful of them to offer, and we knew we could do that anyway, even if they didn't offer, because it was just going to happen, and we were going to move in and tell them to suck it up. But we'll be there. I think right now it takes at least 45 days to get a mortgage once an offer has been accepted.
Oh, that's right, because you guys are buying.
And
You're not
getting an
renting
offer.
anything right off the bat. You're buying.
Yep, we're buying. And just getting an offer accepted is 300% of the battle. What's this? Safari wants to update? No, thank you, Safari.
Yeah,
Sorry,
Joe.
my computer is being a loud butthead. So I'm, not thrilled about that. I'm nervous because not only are we buying a house, we're going to have to buy like most of our furniture because we're getting rid of almost everything because it's all old or crappy or broken or some combination of all three of those. Yep. So that's more money. And then once we do that, we're eventually going to need a car. We're going to be using his mom's car temporarily because she doesn't go anywhere. And when she does, she just goes with Casey's dad and they take his car. So I'm just like...
It sounds like you're doing exactly what I did, but 9 months delayed. Move in with my parents, get rid of all of my crappy furniture. Eventually going to need a car, but for now I'm using my mom's car.
Mommy! Yep.
I'm just in the wrong city.
So,
You'll be in the right city.
right city. Check it and see. So yeah, in 2 weeks from today, on the 24th, we are loading up that truck and driving away from here. And I am all sorts of emotional about it.
Yeah. Are you?
How about you?
Are you still able to keep your job for your cashola?
Yes. Yeah. I'm traveling with that job. However, once we buy a house, I am going to perhaps try to
elsewhere.
not have that job anymore. Yeah. But I don't want to...
There are lots of ways that you could not have that job.
Yep, exactly. I'm not... I mean, I already am not loving this job anymore, but also I'll be working Central Time hours in the Eastern Time Zone, so that's going to suck. But it's just not a good idea to switch careers or jobs right before buying a house. So I'm gonna not
right.
do
You want to
that.
have proof of income and all of that fun stuff. Yep.
All of that good stuff. So we're gonna hold on to that. But then I'm going to, in the fall, I'm gonna apply to grad school for next fall.
Very good. Very good.
So, and if I do that, then depending on the price of the house we buy, I might not work at all while I'm in school. Nice. And that just depends on the price of the house that we buy.
If you get one for like $6, that's probably the best way to go.
Yeah, but a $6 house is like half of... So you know those like nuts that look like little pig's noses that fall down from trees? And you're like, where did that come from? It's like a walnut, but not...
Nope. No, I do not know those nuts.
What about those things that look like prickly balls?
Oh, yeah, we called them monkey balls.
Monkey balls. Okay, so a $6
step on them and
house
it's the worst
is
thing
like,
in the world.
Oh, they hurt so bad. So a $6 house, I would imagine, is one of those monkey balls cut in half. And then you take that half, you core it, and then you cut the half into about 10 different parts. And then you get 1/5 of that 1/10. That's a $6 house.
You know, if one monkey ball can get you that much mileage from it and that much money,
Why not just get a monkey ball?
Yeah, just do that. Just why are you doing your job right
just
now?
live in
You
monkey
should
balls.
sell pieces of monkey balls.
What if a grown 32-year-old woman, just going, "I want to buy some monkey balls." What's a monkey ball? It's this. Oh, jeez. That's a good source of income. Maybe I should quit my job.
Yeah. Well, dope.
Jeez
I'm excited for you.
Louise.
I am also moving next week on Wednesday. Flying out of here.
Wednesday next week?
Bringing 4 suitcases packed full of shit, packing whatever else fits in a couple of boxes, having Dad ship them, and we're just going out there 2 weeks in a hotel, hoping we find an apartment. My mom's coming out for the first week.
Oh, that's good. You're gonna share a room?
We're gonna share a hotel room, a hotel
Does she
room.
snore? You snore.
I don't think she snores. I don't snore. Who are you?
I've heard, no, you do.
Made of
You do sweet
rayon?
little sleep sounds. That's right.
Yeah.
I
While I
remember
sleep,
you
I
falling
just go,
asleep on the Pillow Palace.
Sugar and spice and everything nice. These little sweet things that I whisper.
If you did that, I would punch you. I would have come into your bedroom in the night and punch your face off, right off. And
Because
then
you
you'd
would
be
punch
John
and kick
Travolta.
walls. Oh my God, I'd be John
would.
Travolta and or Nick Cage. Whoa.
Ooh. No, you already are Nick Cage. That's what I'm saying.
That's my Nick Cage impression.
You're Nick Cage in a different face. No, wait. I don't know how it works. There's too many layers. You're Nick
Too many
Cage
layers.
in you're Nick Cage in a John Travolta mask in a U mask.
Whoa.
So if I punch your face off, you're John Travolta, but actually you're Nick Cage. And that's how it goes. That's just science.
That's just science. Speaking of science, we have a game today for our healthy competition. Let's jump in and talk about healthy. Oh, but on the topic of us moving, June and July might be an interesting timeline for us and this podcast. So it might not come out as regularly as it usually does, which right now is still like a week and a half-ish. But just keep that in mind, everyone, as you're listening.
Yes.
Healthy
Please don't be mad
competition.
at me.
Last week we played, well, I guess it was technically 2.5 weeks ago, but we played with Brent. Movie Trivia Countdown. We had a good old time.
kicked his
Brent was at a
tuchus.
major disadvantage. But
Well, it's not
I took
our
advantage
fault
of that anyway.
Brent hasn't seen movies that every person in the universe should have seen.
You're right.
That's
You're right.
Brant's fault.
That's
Brant.
true beans. True beans. True story. I saw Brent for the
Said
first
with
time this
love, I love you,
weekend in
Brant.
real life. I saw him in real
saw
life.
him?
Yep. And the first time we saw each other was at the airport. It was super crowded. We were both getting on a connecting flight together. I didn't know. I knew what he looked like, but I didn't know how tall he was because all I've ever seen him on is the other side of a webcam. And he was also wearing a mask. So big old crowd of people. I looked around, glanced, couldn't find him. So I said, I'm going to go pee. And I'll use urination as an excuse for not being able to find him and not feeling weird and wanting to shout out his name. And then I FaceTimed him after I was done peeing and said, where are you? And then I saw his face on the FaceTime and I said, okay, that's the mask I'm looking for. Saw him in real life, Papa John's. It was great.
And how's the height?
He is a lot shorter than for some reason, I pictured him being like 6'1" or 6'2", but he is not. He's like 5'6", I think. I think that.
When I saw him on the other side of the web camera, the interweb camera,
Stands for
I
World
said to
Wide
myself,
Web Camera.
The World Wide Web camera. I said to myself, I bet that person has height. That's what I said.
Yeah. Yeah, they look like a heightful young man.
And I wasn't wrong. I was right. He does have height.
This week, we have a game called Nope, Can't Do That Here. It is a game that I came up with by Googling dumb trivia game. I literally Googled dumb trivia game, found a website that says dumb trivia game with answers.
Yep.
And then I noticed that 12 of the 16 trivia questions on that had to do with what is legal or illegal in certain locations. And so I took out the other 4 that were not related to location and said, nope, can't do that here.
I love
And then
it.
I added, they obviously had a question and an answer, and I added 2 other answers to make it a multiple choice thing and better for our circumstances. So these are not original. although 2 of the 3 answers are original ones made up by me. I don't remember the source, and I will not cite it. So suck on that, World Wide Web.
Camera.
So, Jesse, here's how this goes. We have 12 location-based no-nos, or yes-yeses.
12.
12.
12.
12.
Sorry, I'm in my head about that word now. 12.
12 is the largest number with one syllable. True story.
12. 12.
12.
I just think it's really interesting when there's an L towards the end of a word, like walk.
Yes, twalk. Twalk. Twirling.
Twalk.
Twalt Disney.
Talk. It's just, I don't know what it is, but those words always like hit different.
They do. They hit, it just hits so good. So, Jesse, we're gonna go through these 12 questions. Again, I will read, sorry, not questions, but statements or laws or things that are no-nos. I will read the statement. Bit of trivia. There you go. I will read 3 answer choices, and you will let me know which answer choice is the correct answer choice. I also have not validated that any of these are true, but it was on the internet, so I assume it is.
Beautiful.
Question number 1.
Yeah.
On Sunday in Florida, it is illegal for a single woman to do what? Is it skydive, eat cauliflower, or smoke?
I'm going to say smoke. That's just dumb
Final
enough
answer?
it might be real. Yeah, final answer.
That is incorrect, Jesse. On Sundays in Florida, single women are not allowed to skydive.
I mean, when did these laws, like, there's so many stupid nonsense laws in the books or the bylaws or whatever the fuck it's called. The Bible. I mean, at what point did that law get passed in some sort of a house of something or others? I mean, here's Florida.
Here's what I'm going to make up as the excuse for why that law exists. One Sunday, while everyone else was at church, this woman decided she was going to go skydiving without the supervision of a male. She went skydiving. She landed on, I don't know, someone's cow, someone's daughter, someone's property, damaged and or killed it and or herself. And then the state of Florida said, whoa, listen, in order to prevent this from happening in the future, she's not allowed to skydive on Sundays because all the men are in church who could possibly look after her and keep her safe because she's not strong enough to do so on her own. That's what I imagine happened and why this exists.
Stupid, forgetful Michaels.
So, Jesse, you're 0 for 1.
It's okay.
Number 2. Washington police officers get a half-hour class in how to what? Is it walk backwards? Is it sit down? Or is it crawl? There's another L at the end of the word crawl.
Crawl. It's not as weird, though, because it doesn't, like, words that end in L
It's the consonant clusters with the L first.
Yeah.
Walk,
it's
talk, qualm.
12. That's even weird. But the ones that are consonants are weirder. Qualm. Qualm. It's because there's more mouth movement involved. Milk. Or as some people would say, milk.
Milk.
I hate when people say it that way. Milk. Oh my gosh. Okay, so I'm going to say crawling.
Crawling, final answer?
Yes.
That is incorrect. Jesse, there's a half-hour class for police officers in Washington on how to sit down.
Oh, boy. Is it because of all that junk in their trunk and those sexy, sexy cop pants?
Ooh, hot cop pants.
Gotta know how to sit down and not bust a seam.
Ooh, I learned a new word this weekend from Brent. Speaking of busting a seam, the word is bussin'. It's bussin'.
Bussin'.
In the context it was used in was right after I met him in real life, gave him a big ol' embrace, and then I walked away to go find a Mountain Dew Zero. He texted the group chat, y'all, Chad's ass be bussin'. And then he gave that like
mean?
little
like it's
embarrassing
big enough
face.
to carry a crowd?
Well, I responded, What does that mean? Is that because I ate that Cinnabon today? It turns out that it is actually a good thing. It just means that it's really good. And the Urban Dictionary, or as we like to call it, the Brent Translator, the sentence on it says something like, "Man, your mom's food was really, really good today." And then the other person says, "Yeah, it be bussin'." I don't know the etymology. I might assume that it means like, "Oh man, that guy's biceps are so big they're busting out of his shirt," or "that ass is so big it's busting out of its pants," in a good way. But I don't know. But bussin' means it's good. Especially when used with an unconjugated to be. So it be bussin'. Chad's ass be bussin'.
Yeah. It be bussin'.
Right.
Okay. Those glizzies be bussin'.
Those glizzies be bussin'. Man, I had so many glizzies. Whew. They were good, though.
Glizzy.
Well, technically I had
understand
one giant glizzy, and I had 2 hot wieners, which are different than glizzies.
Apparently, though, I mean, that one video you sent me where he was like, got my glizzies in the background, those were hot dogs. Those were like sausages or brats or something.
Well,
so I'm like, what is
language
a glizzy?
evolves. We in our group chat have started to evolve it to mean anything. It's penises. It's anything penis shaped. It is also just anything funny.
Nice. That's a glizzy.
No, glizzy is not an adjective. It is strictly a noun.
Okay, fine. Whatever.
Number 3. In California, you can't legally buy a mousetrap without having what? A house? A compost bin? Or a hunting license?
A hunting... No, that's too obvious. A house.
Final answer?
No. I want to say a hunting license. I'm being led to hunting license.
Hunting license, final answer?
Yeah.
That is correct. You have your first right answer. You are not able...
spirits, for leading me to the right answer.
You're welcome. That's what spirits sound like.
Whoa, spirits?
The hostesses on Spirit Airlines. Flight attendants, not hostesses. Sorry. Where's the cream filling?
The flight attendants.
That is what I corrected and said. Yes.
They're the Twinkies on Spirit Airlines.
Where's the cream filling? Are you ready for number 4?
I'm ready.
Okay, spaghetti number 4. In the French vineyards, it's illegal to do what? Summon a demon? Perform magic? Or land a flying saucer?
In the French what?
In the French vineyards, it's illegal to do what? Summon a demon? Perform magic?
Like you did that one.
Or land a flying saucer?
I don't know. These are all really good. You just laugh so hard at the first one. I'm like, oh, I bet he did that. And he's just so amused with himself. That's so stupid, though. Summon demons. Demons. I don't know. I want to say that one. Summon demons. Practice magic. I'm going to say, I don't know. I'm going to say practice magic.
Final answer?
Yes?
No, that is incorrect. It is illegal to
summon
land
demons?
a flying saucer.
That's what I was gonna go to, but I was like, I don't know. The two of them are kind of magic-y. One of them's not.
You know what's funny is that even in writing summon a demon, like that was not something I was particularly proud of or thought was super funny. But for some reason right now, it just got me.
It got you. It got you right in your tickle
Summon
gut.
a demon. Maybe it's one of those things. It's like you don't think it's funny until you say it out loud, and then the first time you hear it out loud, you're like, "Oh shit, I'm hilarious."
Like, oh man, I'm the funniest fucker ever.
All right, number 5. In Texas, it's illegal to swear in front of what? A horse, a corpse, or a spouse?
I was gonna say a gun. I'm gonna say a corpse.
A corpse. Final answer?
Yeah.
That is correct. Jesse, you won your second question of the 5. Very good, very good. Yeah, you are not allowed to swear in front of a corpse in Texas.
I mean, yeah, they might take that with them into the afterlife. And then what if they end up in heaven? And then they bring cusses to heaven, and then heaven gets all messed up with cusses.
Cusses. What a stupid word. Also, if they're a corpse, Jesse, they're gone. They're already in heaven.
Well,
you can cuss. They can't bring anything with them. Can't take it with you.
Well, then what if the body absorbs the cuss, and then they get buried, and then or burned or whatever, and then as they're
you're right. And then whenever we feed the body of them, we're feeding them the body of cuss in church.
Well, and then the worms eat and the bugs eat all the decay, and then they take the cusses back to their families, and then suddenly the world is cussing. You literally can't, buzzes don't go buzzes. Jeez, bees won't go buzz anymore. They'll go fuck, fuck, fuck,
buzzes
fuck, fuck.
forever. The buzzes. Nice.
Nice.
Congratulations. We are now on number 6. This brings us to halfway after this question. In South Dakota, it's illegal to fall down and sleep where? In a cheese factory? At the supermarket? In the doctor's office?
Huh. What if you gently lay down and sleep? I wonder.
As long as you don't fall down and sleep, then you're good.
In a cheesecake factory.
In a cheese factory.
A
in a cheese factory, at the supermarket, or in the doctor's office.
Mother trucker. A cheese factory?
Final answer?
Final answer.
That is correct. You are not allowed to fall down and sleep in a cheese factory in South Dakota. Congratulations.
Those poor South Dakotans.
I know, right? All those racist anti-vax and South Dakotans. Those poor people.
Oh, they're mostly just animals out there.
All right, you are 50-50 right now. You are half for half at halfway through.
Half and half. Yes.
Number 7.
I'm half cream, half whole milk.
It's illegal in Georgia to do what with a fork? Eat fried chicken, twirl spaghetti, cut pizza.
Cut pizza. I don't know.
Final answer?
That's just why would you ever cut pizza? Yeah, I'm going to stick with it, though. No, I'm not final answer. I'm feeling led to twirl spaghetti.
Final answer?
Yes.
That is incorrect. It is illegal
Was it cut pizza?
to eat fried chicken with a fork in Georgia.
Oh, well, I would have been wrong no matter what. The spirits led me astray this time.
When I wrote cut pizza, I imagine, when you get a slice of pizza and it's too hot to eat, and you gotta, cut it with a fork and eat it.
Once when I was in middle school, I had a boyfriend, obviously. And we went... went to Concord Mills Mall. Is that what that mall's called?
Yes.
Concord Mills?
Concord Mills. That's where I worked at Old Navy.
Trip. Yes. Yep.
You went where? You're frozen. Let it go. There's a poor network connection. Okay, you're back. You're back.
Said system overload. So
whoa,
that's what
you're
what
lucky
it said
you didn't
in
explode.
Logic. I know. I thought I was going to. Let's see. Microphone. We don't need it to be my AirPods. Let's fix that.
While we're sitting here chatting and troubleshooting, Dallas in the chat says asterisk 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 because I forgot to turn off safe protect me from bad words.
Did he say a cuss?
He probably said a cuss. Dallas, what is your cuss? Say it. Maybe text me the cuss or make some clever way to write it in the chat without the asterisks.
All right. I am back recording. I am back
sound better.
Set up.
You sound
Yeah, oh yeah.
so good.
Sound. As I was saying before, I was so rudely interrupted by that system overload.
Right.
We were on a field trip, and my boyfriend, who is now a wonderful gay man, and who probably was then. I mean, Obviously. We went and we had dinner at the cafeteria, or what do you call it? The food court. And I had Sbarro's pizza, and I was like, I'm a lady. I can't pick up this big New York style pizza. Ooh, let me cut it with plastic silverware, plastic cutlery. What a little butt crack I was. I don't do that anymore.
Whoa.
Shove that shit right in.
What? Shove that shit
What?
right in. The Jesse Neal story. All right, number 8.
That's the name of my next autobiography.
In Blythe, CA. I don't know whether this is Canada. It's C with lowercase a. Is that Canada? Is that California? Is Blythe
That would-
thing in California?
I don't know. Let's see. I'm going to Google it. Blythe, CA.
Yeah, Google that
I think it's
bitch.
California. California. Let's see.
California.
It is California.
Okay. Well, in Blythe, California, you can't wear cowboy boots unless you own at least 5 what? 5 cattle, 5 cowboy hats, or 5 horses?
5 cowboy hats.
Final answer?
I don't know.
I'm laughing
don't
now
know.
at how quickly, like, your response, just immediately, you were so sure of yourself, and you were so matter of fact, and then I said final answer, you're like, I don't know.
Okay, hold on. Spirits. I'm there.
Yes!
It's me, Margaret.
We're here.
What is the answer? I'm being led to horses. I'm being led to horses.
Being led to horses, final answer.
Yes.
You can't lead a horse to drink, but you can shove some water down his throat. But that is not how many 5s you need for cowboy boots.
Was it a hat?
It's 5 cattle.
Well, that was just so fucking obvious.
Right?
Excuse my cuss.
In order
I'm
to
sorry.
wear cowboy boots, you actually have to be a cowboy and own cattle.
I'm sorry I said the F word for all you corpses out there listening.
Frogs?
Footlery.
Footloosery. Footlocker, Footloose, Papa John's.
Foot
Number
locker.
9. In Kansas, it's illegal to eat cherry pie with what? A spoon?
Mm-hmm.
Ice cream? Your in-laws?
What if they're your undocumented in-laws?
Oh, twist.
Twist. Then I guess they're not your in-laws. So, I'm gonna say a
They're
spoon.
your outlaws. Spoon, final answer?
Yeah.
That is incorrect. In Kansas, it's illegal to eat cherry pie with ice cream.
What?
Yep.
Kansas.
Yep.
Get that law out your
Kansas
books.
is not be bussin'.
That is not
Number
glizzy. I know I'm not doing it right, but
Number 10. It's illegal in Texas to put what on your neighbor's cow? Graffiti? A hat? Blankets?
I feel like it's a hat.
Final answer?
Yes.
That is incorrect.
Is it? I was like, I could swear I've heard this before, and it was a hat. Is it graffiti?
No, it's not hats. I was laughing because I guess I must just be on drugs right now because things that are not funny are hilarious to me.
Are you on caffeine?
I have had MDZ today and I've had pre-workout this morning. But the word blankets to me is just so funny right now. The answer is
Blanket.
graffiti.
It's another. It's an L. It's a consonant.
It's a consonant cluster with an L. Blah. Blah.
See, I was gonna say graffiti, but then that's what I was gonna say. You said graffiti, and I was like, that's it. And then you said hat, and I was like, oh, that's it. And then I didn't even listen to the third one.
Yeah, it is illegal in Texas to put graffiti on your neighbor's cow.
Oh, well, I hope
Jesse,
nobody's going around
you are still-
graffitoing cows.
Graffito. You are at
It's one
30%
graffiti.
correct right now.
Jeez, that's just like my
3 out
penis.
of 10. Just like your penis. Speaking of penises, a law in Illinois prohibits men from doing what in public?
Penis
Having an erection, kissing with their eyes closed, smiling on public transportation.
Men can't do it in public.
Men cannot do this in public in Illinois.
Have an erection.
Final answer?
Yeah.
That is correct. Congratulations. You are now at 4 out of 11.
I still failed the test. I got an F. I'm feeling so jazzerific. Jazz hands today.
Stool boom. Everyone wants a stool. Last question, number 12. 12. 12.
12.
Number 12.
12.
In Minnesota, it is illegal to tease what type of animal? Kittens? Skunks? Platypuses?
Platyputty, babu, platypotty, clitorati. Do the chickens have large talons? I'm gonna just say kittens. I don't feel confident.
Final answer?
I want to say platypuses, but I'm not going to. So yes,
Kittens, final answer?
yeah.
That is incorrect. It is illegal
Is it
to tease a
platypuses?
skunk in Minnesota.
Oh, well, yeah, they'll skunk you.
Well, yeah, we'll
Also-
skunk you.
They'll skunk you. Duh. I thought of a great sentence.
Uh-huh.
12 blankets walking.
Oh, very good. 12
It's a great
walking
sentence, guys.
blankets.
Tell all your friends about it.
Yes, it's like the magic carpet in Aladdin.
Magic carpet
But he walks.
Right.
Ooh, seventh heaven. Thank you, Jesse, for failing that healthy competition.
You're
We're
welcome.
going to move on to our
I got a
honest
hot-
discussion.
Yeah, let's do it. I got a hot less than 40% on that. That felt good. That felt really good.
That feels good on the whole.
Sexually.
In our honest discussion, we just
Alright.
like to talk honestly, maybe discuss things with truth. Last time, we talked about small things you don't want to do anymore. This week, we are ranking potato-based side dishes. Jesse, take it away.
Hi there. My name is Roberta. Jesse here to step away. I'm just kidding. It's me, guys.
Oh, shit.
You thought
pulled
though.
me.
You thought. Okay, so what we're gonna do is make a list of all the potato-based side dishes we can think of, but they have to be
Okay.
side dishes. It can't be poutine because in some places
Okay,
poutine
okay.
is a fucking meal.
I love me some poutine. Just kidding, I've never had it. But I learned that I like gravy
I like
now.
poutine
and
when it's
also I like
good.
French fries.
French fries.
And I love potatoes.
Potatoes. Can potatoes
Potato.
be their
Baked.
own side dish?
Potato. Oh yeah, like a baked potato.
There's a baked
potato.
potato, and then there's a baked potato. And that's its whole.
That's its own thing.
Mm-hmm,
I'm afraid that might be a linguistic, a regional type of a thing.
A local colloquialism.
A potato. Yeah, it's local color. I'm afraid. that
There's a
one might
U
not
in there.
count. So I don't know that we have to do like the top 10. We could just do the top 5. I think we just make a list of our favorite potato-based side dishes, and then
Okay.
we go from there.
Okay,
Probably
great.
a top 5.
Yeah, that sounds right. Let's start just throwing out potatoes.
I mean,
We've
you've
already
got your
mentioned quite a
classic
few.
French fries.
I'm gonna make a list here at the bottom below this beautiful butterfly.
It's a beautiful butterfly.
Okay.
Be
so
the
we've
butterfly you want to see in the
baked
world.
potato. I'm gonna put in there because this is a different beast and also equally delicious. Twice baked potato,
Yeah.
and then tater skins with a Z. But it autocorrected to an S, and I'm not going back up to that line to change it.
No.
We also have French fries. We have
now, I wonder,
hash
though.
browns. Oh, sorry. Go
Oh,
on.
yeah, and tater. So, well, we've got French fries. No, let's go through all the main ones first, and then I'll go through all the zany
The variants.
ones.
Okay, so we have hash browns, but we have hash browns like the little like clumps that you get, like the fried clumps of potato that you get at like a McDonald's
That
or
would
something
be a
like that.
home fry, I think.
Is that- Really?
That's a hash brown. I'm sorry, like you get at McDonald's. That's a hash
right.
brown.
But then there's the stringy hash browns, which are the ones I prefer.
I prefer those too.
All right, I'm going to put down hash browns and also stringy hash browns.
And while we're talking about hash brownie things, I think I just don't want to forget it. Latkes.
I've never had latkes.
Do you know what a
Those
latke
are
is?
Potato pancakes?
Oh my gosh. Yes, they're so good. Oh, you can
you
eat
eat
them
them
with
with
sour
syrup?
cream and applesauce.
Ew,
Sour cream and
gross.
applesauce.
That's fucking nasty. Get out of
It's
here.
not.
Out,
I
damn
prefer
spot.
to dip mine in applesauce as opposed to sour cream, but Mike,
Sour cream.
It's amazing.
I guess, loaded baked potatoes have sour cream all over their pussies.
yeah, they do.
Let's not
do.
forget the potato chip.
Potato chip. Let's not forget tater tots.
Tater tots.
Napoleon, let me have some of your tots.
Do sweet potato things count as potato based, or are they a different vegetable?
No,
Starch.
I think they count as potato based.
All right, let's just do
They're
baked
potatoes.
sweet potato,
Yeah.
sweet potato fries,
Au gratin.
potatoes, au gratin. That's mostly a cheese dish, and we pretend there are potatoes in it, but it's an excuse for us to eat cheese.
So good. And scalloped potatoes.
Mashed potatoes,
Oh, yes.
scalloped potato. Thank God for autocorrect. Scalloped potatoes, sweet potato casserole.
Oh, yes. Sweet potato pie.
That's not a side dish.
That's
a
probably the
dessert.
same thing. It's not a side dish. You're right. Now, do you think that French fries and pommes frites are different?
I don't.
Or the same.
I don't I just thought pommes frites was another language for French fry.
I think they tend to be like the shoestringy type ones that you get. They're skinny. It's still a French fry, right?
Oh, it's still a French fry, but those are the preferred. The crispier little. Those are the best.
I love French fries. Gosh, they're so good. They're so good. All right, what else do we have? Sweet potato casserole,
wedges count as
scalloped.
their own. They're not going to make it in the top 5,
Oh,
but do they
yeah.
count? Okay.
I think they do. Definitely. Home fries. We should write home fries down. Those are the ones that are like chunks of potato that you get. Like sometimes
potato
they say
hash?
that they're hash browns. Say what?
Potato hash.
How's that different from a hash brown?
Potato hash is
I'm
where
not
you
familiar.
take like little russet potatoes or something like that, and you just cut them into like cubes. You throw it in a frying pan with oil and maybe some seasonings, maybe some ground beef, maybe a couple of vegetables. It's basically
like when you have corned beef
whatever the
hash,
fuck
but
you
with
got in- Exactly.
you have it with potatoes. Yeah, let's add
exactly.
it.
Already
Let's
added
add
it.
it. Hot. This is a good list. Okay, what else do we have? Come on, potato brain. Think, damn it. It's a pretty good list.
It is. It's a great list.
Potato chip. Potato chip.
Potato
Really
chip.
Pronounce the P. Let's see, stringy hash browns. Baked potato, twice baked. You've got mashed, smashed, a smashed potato where it's not blended like in a mashed potato, but it's smashed and it's still like beat up, and you can have like a whole bunch of it, but it's basically a baked potato that's been cut up and just smashed. It's good. I don't know.
I will write smashed
I can
potato.
already tell you don't want it.
I thought it was
I-
a local
I-
colloquialism for just another
did you?
a way that people in North Carolina say mashed potatoes. Like
No,
I
they're
thought people
different.
in North Carolina
It
say
is a Southern
smashed
thing.
instead of mashed.
I did. I used
The first
to,
time
but
I
then
ever
worked at
saw
a
the word
restaurant.
smashed potatoes, I was in my cafeteria in college, and they had on the menu smashed potatoes, and I made fun of them to all of my friends. They wrote smashed potatoes on the thing because I'd never heard anyone say that before.
And I bet all of them knew, and they all think you're
No.
stupid.
No, all of them were right along with me. They had never heard it either, and it wasn't until literally this moment that I realized that it was another way of talking about potatoes,
That
and
it's
maybe
another
even
way?
its own dish.
It's a different kind of tater. It's a delicious tater. Obviously, it's not going to be in our top 5, but you got to add it to the list, right? At least
It's
it
on the
gets
list.
it gets a participation trophy.
A
award.
PT.
Medal. Let's see. What else do we have with sweet potatoes? You already put a baked sweet potato. Okay. I don't know. I feel like that's a good list. I feel like we've reached close to the wall. Not quite.
I have a
balls
question
to
about
the wall.
latkes.
Yeah,
Are they a main dish or are they a side dish?
they tend to be a side dish. I've always had them as a side dish.
I've just never had them, so I'm deferring to your
They're
judgment.
so good. They're small. They're like this.
Really, really thin pancakes.
Like a sand dollar size.
Oh, nice. Very good,
reference.
analogy there. Yeah, it's great. I know exactly
Thank
how
you.
big a sand dollar is.
Right? Right?
Right.
Isn't it amazing?
Right. Okay, so we have
Right.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. I feel like we need just one more to make it an even 20 so that we can get rid of 15
All right, let's
of
do
them.
it. Let's do it.
Okay. One more
It'll
potato
feel
base.
better getting rid of them if it's
You know,
15.
we have sweet potato fries on there, but we don't have sweet potato tater tots.
And we get sweet potato tater tots from a place nearby all the time. So we might as well
Nearby.
just add them on in.
All right, added. Perfect. We have an even 20. We've covered at least the most important potato side dishes.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay, so now what
I
I would
think-
like us to do from here, as I lead your exercise, I apologize that I
No,
have
I
now-
like this.
I
like
have now
this.
taken control from a woman and claimed it as my own in typical
And you're a white
American
cis man.
way. Here we go.
You nasty white cis man. You.
Nasty. I would like us to now go through these and put little check marks. I'm gonna do my little abbreviation. I have a shortcut. When I type CHK, it does a green check mark emoji.
Hot.
I would like us to put check marks on ones that we feel could be contenders for the top 5. Could be chicken
Let's do it.
tenders for the top 5.
Chicken tenders and French
We
fries
both talked about how good French fries are,
honeybees.
so I'm going to go ahead and put a little check mark there. A little checky mark.
Oh, definitely French fries. I would say baked potato. I love a good baked potato.
If I had to choose between
Do you
baked
not-
potato and twice baked potato, I would pick twice baked potato over a baked potato.
Can you explain to me what a twice baked potato is? Is it like they bake it, you put cheese on it, bake it again, put more cheese on it? I forget how it works.
So you bake it. You scoop out all the innards. You mix it with some stuff, maybe some cheese, some salt, some seasonings, and then you plop it back in the potato shell and bake it
Yeah.
again. It's kind of like a
It's
deviled
like
egg
a
that
deviled
way.
egg. Yes.
Same person.
Yeah.
Yep.
I could. That's fair.
And then you can
That's
still
fair.
top it with the same fixins. Bacon,
Yeah.
cheese, sour cream.
Fixins, chives.
And the great thing about a twice baked potato is that it's already like split in half, like a deviled egg.
Yep.
So that when you're done eating the inside, it's easy to eat as a potato skin.
I
So
love
it's like
it.
the best
Okay,
of
perfect.
all
We'll
three
do that.
worlds of tater skins, baked potatoes, and twice baked potatoes and deviled eggs.
I love it. All right, perfect. And deviled eggs. Let's do it. And Casey will often make a stuffed butternut squash that he does that way. He bakes it, takes it out, scoops it out, mixes it up, blends it up with some cheese and like ham and some stuff, and then puts it back in, bakes it again.
I love the
It's
way
so
she says ham.
fucking good.
But what you just brought up was not related to potatoes, and I do not appreciate the diversion in
Are you
conversation.
going to dock me 5 points from
Yes.
Gryffindor?
I will take 5 points away from your 4 points that you earned during our game today.
No. I would love to add tater skins, though. That's always such a fun thing for me to get.
All right.
Because I would never just make tater skins, because then
Right.
I would feel like I'm wasting
But
some
you
potato.
go to TGI Fridays, and you're like, if you don't get tater skins, then you get hazed.
Yeah, exactly. They literally make it hazy inside of there.
Right, they have a haze
smoking.
machine. They put you in the smoking section if you don't get tater skins. Oh, God, we were just talking about this
Stupid.
weekend. Like, how fucking gross were
Smoking
smoking
sections?
sections
Yeah.
of restaurants?
Oh, get this. So I'm moving to Pittsburgh. Several, mostly bars, I think. It's not illegal to smoke in some of them. Yeah.
No.
I'll just make a point to not go to those.
Guess who's getting Postmates alcohol?
Alcohol. Nah, I've
Alcohol.
got Casey. He makes good alcohol drinks. Alcohol drinks. I think they call those cocktails.
Cocktails. Okay. What else on here is worth getting all horny about?
Mashed, for sure.
Mashed potatoes. Mashed potatoes are freaking great.
Oh my gosh. Casey made some mashed potatoes the other day that were the bomb.com. Like, I remember
my
eating
God.
them.
He got
And they were
bomb.com?
He got bomb.com.
That must have been expensive.
I mean, I don't wanna brag,
I don't
but-
eat starches as part of my diet, and I missed them, but Kanan introduced me to mashed cauliflower.
mashed cauliflower is very
And
good.
There's a bird's eye frozen mashed cauliflower that gets pretty close to potatoes. That it has been a worthy replacement.
I like a good riced cauliflower from time to
Oh,
time
I've
as
got
well.
a bag of riced cauliflower in there as well.
Cauliflower.
Bueno.
Cauliflower.
Here's one thing on here that I would like to just delete from our list because I fucking hate it so much, and that's potato wedges.
Let's get rid of them. I do like a potato wedge from time to time,
Uh-uh.
but only when they're still crispy enough on the outside that the mushiness on the inside doesn't.
They
I mean, believe it
soggy,
or not,
dirty
actually,
glizzies, and they are just nothing worth eating.
definitely let's remove them. But
Already did.
You know, Lowe's grocery store. Do you have Lowe's grocery store
Lowe's
in your part of
Foods?
North Carolina? Yeah. So
I have been to one. They got taken over by Publix here in Mint Hill.
I
Or
think
maybe it's
that's where
Harris
they've.
Teeter, one of the two.
I think no, Lowe's didn't. It was Harris Teeter because Harris Teeter got taken over by Publix, I think, in my hometown in North Carolina. I think. But so there I don't know if they still do it, but when I was younger, I used to whenever my mom would trick me into going to the grocery store with her cuz I hate going so much. They would make a chicken pot pie that I really liked. That you could get, like, you know, like they have in a lot of grocery stores, like the food that they've prepared there that you can take.
Right.
And they also had some potato wedges. I just loved them. My mom and I used to just get a bag of the potato wedges and eat them while we were shopping and then pay for it at the end because, you know, you still have the bag. And if we were dishonest people, we wouldn't have paid for them, but
Right. You can
We're
just walk
honest
up
people.
with the bag and be like, excuse me, I bought this, and there's no potato wedges in it.
where did my wedges go? No, but I get not liking them.
Yeah.
I would say...
Now, here's one. Here's one that's controversial, I think.
I love controversy.
I don't often love potato chips, but there are a couple of types
either.
of potato chips that I'm like,
And-
That's a good little
for me,
snickety
it's
snack.
like I don't often love them, but every now and then I'm like, damn, I could really have a potato chip.
I could go for a whole stack of Pringles right now.
Yeah. In fact, on Memorial Day, Casey and I ate like 2 bags of chips. It was ridiculous. Every now and then I love a potato chip, but not
know,
often.
I don't think it's consistent enough to make it God tier
Yeah.
top 5. Okay, we'll leave that off.
Yeah, it's not top 5. It's not.
You like latkes. They sound like they'd be delicious. I like pancakes.
So
Are they top
good.
5 worthy? You think you want to put a little check mark next to those?
Let's put a check mark. I would say they're top 5 worthy. And they're not, they're not pancake consistency because basically what a latke is, it's the stringy hash browns that you love,
Sure.
made into a pancake. They just take the stringy hash browns, mash it into a pancake basically, and then give you some applesauce. I mean, there's more to it than that, but it's basically that. And then you just eat it with applesauce and or sour cream. It's so good.
You're losing
You would
me on them.
you would think that applesauce and a fried potato wouldn't be very good. But oh my good God, it is amazing.
Okay.
Just if ever you get the chance to try it, try it. It's so.
I will.
I just came thinking about it. Yeah, let's just remove. We could just take potato chips off the list if you like.
Yeah,
I'm fine with that.
Get rid of it, Papa John's.
Maybe though, let's check tater tots because every now and then I come across a really good tot. I'm more of a French fry kind of gal, but Casey loves tots, and so sometimes I'll eat some of Casey's tots, and then I'll be like, "Oh, that's fucking good," and then I'll just switch and only eat tots at that particular place because I know they've got the good tots.
And they got them good tots, them good goods. Yeah, tots are hit and miss because they can also be soggy mushy. Although just like French fries, they can be soggy mushy.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
But I feel like French fries more often than not can be good on their own, whereas tater tots, it's kind of about the dipping sauce. Like it's about that ketchup.
Ketchup? Who are you?
Ketchup. That ketchup.
Who
or sometimes,
are you?
if you're at a good place, dip it in some BBQ sauce.
I'm not criticizing you for dipping them in ketchup. I'm criticizing you for saying ketchup.
No, you got to put it in that ketchup, girl. That ketchup.
Ketchup. You have been back in North Carolina for too long. I'm just kidding. I love it.
It originates
you.
from catsup.
Your mother originates from catsup.
Your mother loves stained glass and pottery.
She does.
She does.
She does. It's true.
Wait a minute. How have we gone this far without putting a check mark next to cheese?
Oh, right.
Potatoes au gratin.
Yeah, I love potatoes au gratin. Love them. So fucking good. Now, I know this might be a hot, controversial take,
Ooh, I love a good hot take.
but I do not like sweet potato fries or tots.
I'm not a huge fan of them either.
I will eat a sweet potato by itself, like as a baked potato, but sweet. And I will eat a sweet potato casserole, but I don't really like them as fries and tots. They're always a little bit like mushy.
Yeah. I'm right there with it. You know what I do like? I buy these things at the grocery. The Lowe's Foods sometimes. The Food Lion. These things, they are baked sweet potato puffs, and they're little things like the size of a baby's pinky finger. And they're made from sweet potatoes, but they're coated in cinnamon sugar, and they're little churros.
I bet those are really good. Sweet potato is a really interesting dish in that it can be both sweet and savory very well.
Sweet and potato.
And potato. It's like such a good potato. Potatoes in general, so very versatile.
Yeah.
Freaking love it. I love potatoes. It's how Irish of me, but I love them.
Okay, so we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 check marks right now.
I'm
Anything
probably,
we add
let me
in
look. We've got hash browns. We've got stringy hash browns. We've got a baked sweet potato. We've got a scalloped potato. We've got sweet potato casserole. I always think of that more as a dish. Is that the one with like the marshmallows and stuff? A dish, a dessert.
Right.
Is that with the marshmallows and stuff?
Yeah,
Like
I feel like
the
it's
sweet-
more often than not I see it as like a side dish at Thanksgiving.
At, like,
But it's
Thanksgiving,
also,
yeah.
But it's
even so-
basically dessert.
It's very good. But honestly, of these options that we haven't checked, the other ones being home fries, potato hash, and smashed potatoes, I don't think I would ever pick one of these over one of the ones we've already got checked.
I agree.
Of the 7 we already have checked.
I agree. Get rid of them, Papa John's.
Let's do it. Get rid of them, shoot them in the potato Papa John's.
That's what they call a potato gun.
Potato gun.
So now we got to figure out, of these 7, here are the 7. Twice baked potato.
Sorry. Never mind. Continue.
Twice baked potato. Tater skins. French fries. Latkes. Tater tots. Potatoes au gratin. Mashed potatoes. Of those, what are the 2 that don't belong?
I feel like, I hate to say it, but if we're going to pick the top 5, I think we need to take into account versatility, availability.
Whoa. Okay.
As far as like ease of access and things like that.
Right. Like a
And
butt flap in
deliciousness.
a onesie.
And like a butt flap and a onesie. Oh, these are all delicious. But I feel like latkes, I love them, and potatoes au gratin, also I love them, are probably potentially a little bougie for this list.
Whoa, do you think so?
Only in such that it feels like, I don't know, now I'm second guessing it, because a twice baked potato, my gosh, there's more work involved in that.
See, I was thinking that twice baked potatoes and tater skins are slightly redundant.
You're right. And also,
It's tater skins are twice baked potatoes that you've already eaten the potato out of.
yeah, you're right. You're totally right, because if at a restaurant also I could have potatoes au gratin or latkes or tater skins, I'd get rid of tater skins. I would choose the other
get rid
ones,
of tater skins?
Because, well, honestly, I would get rid of twice baked potato. I was just being generous to you because you love them so much.
I honestly, we're gonna say the word honestly a lot.
Honestly,
I enjoy when it comes to potato based products.
yeah.
I enjoy the crispier, crunchier, more less mushy.
Papa John's.
The better. Papa John's.
Yeah.
Yes.
The crispier,
So
crunchier
I
Papa
would
John's.
favor a tater skin over a twice baked potato because it's more of the crispy goodness with the bacon and the cheese and the butter
Perfect.
still, but without the mushy potato.
Perfect. Okay, good. Then we agree, because I do love tater skins. If I had like all of these, but I had to get rid of one, I'd get rid of twice baked potato.
Okay.
So now
Yeah,
we
it's
have to
gone.
get rid of one more. I'm so glad I didn't get rid of latkes just then. I love them. They're so freaking good.
I'm on that same thought. I'm going to propose mashed potatoes go.
Marriage. You're going to
Just because
propose
mashed
getting rid of
potatoes
mashed
inherently
potatoes?
are mushy, and it is only the mushy part, and they're not as they're plain.
Not if they're
They
done
are
right.
good. But that's
If they're
my
done right,
proposal.
they've got cheese in them, and so you pick it up, and it's like a big gloopy cheesy.
Gloop.
And they've been mashed up with cream. Oh, yes.
I'm just
So
putting that out
good.
there as an option. What's your rebuttal?
I was gonna go with potatoes au gratin, because they can sometimes just be kind of, because like potatoes au gratin, aren't they just like cut, like sliced
They're sliced, but like big thick
With-
chips.
with yeah, but it can
But it's mostly
in my
cheese. They're swimming in cheese.
It's mostly cheese. But the texture of the potato au gratin, as far as the chewing mouthfeel of it,
Yeah.
isn't as good to me as like a tater skin or something else. And a mashed potato is fun because you can like take it and mush it on the roof of your mouth. You can essentially play with your food if it's a mashed potato.
You can
Like
play
I like
with
to
it.
get them on a spoon and then put it like so that the spoon spoons my tongue and mash it onto my tongue and
Sure,
then slide
sure.
it off. It's so much fun. And you can have cheese on all of these other I mean cheese fries. You can cheese up everything.
You can dip
I-
fries in nacho cheese, which is the bee's vagina. So
the buzz
I've
vagina.
come around. I've come around on potatoes au gratin because you're right. The potato part of it is not my favorite part of it. It's the cheese that's my favorite part of it. And in fact, the
Yeah.
potato part of it is subpar.
Exactly. And this isn't
And
a
this is about ranking
cheese-based
potato
side dish.
dishes.
Yeah.
All right, we're striking potatoes au gratin.
I feel so good that I
leaves
saved those
us-
mashed
okay, here's
potatoes.
Here are 5 contenders in no particular order: tater skins, French fries, latkes, tater tots, mashed potatoes.
So good. Such a good list.
Any of these that you feel strongly should be in any particular position?
Personally, I
Jackhammer,
think French
stink
fries
bug.
need to be near the top.
French fries
because
definitely
I
need to be
crave
near the top.
French fries. If not the top.
I
for
was
me.
just about to say, are they number one? Are French fries
I
number
think
one?
they're number one. I mean, because like there are so many good French fries from so many different places. Like French fries are so versatile. You've got crinkle cut. You've got wedge, like the not wedge, but they're like kind of wedgy shaped. You know, like a
Wedgies.
funny shape, like a wedgie.
You've got wedgies.
You've got waffle. You've got the skinny ones. Like just thinking
Shoestring,
about
yep.
you just thinking about like fast food ones. You've got, you know, the like actual, hey, we cut a potato from Five Guys. Like we stuck a potato in a thing and now it's fried. You've got McDonald's French fries, which are like so good. It's basically just salt. You've got let's see, what else do you have?
You've got like the Five Guys French fries where it's just like boiled in salt water and on location and just dump a whole monster truck in a bag.
And they're all just so fresh and oily. Oh my gosh, I think French fries are number one. Absolutely.
Unless proven otherwise, I'm gonna relocate them to number one for now.
Perfect. Also, I appreciate you moving them instead of just changing the number in our list here.
Yeah.
It's
I'm
beautiful.
not lazy.
You're not lazy. Not today.
Not like Susan.
Satan.
If your name is Susan,
like
you're
Susan.
fucking lazy.
Lazy. That's Susan's lazy. Let's make a thing after her.
Susan's lazy slut lubbers.
I don't think that one works.
I wanted that Susan is lazy, and I wanted the "sa" and the "la," and then I thought, okay, slut, and then that wasn't bad enough, or that wasn't hard enough, or difficult enough, so then I had put lubbers in there, slut lubbers.
Yeah, slut lubbers. It makes me think of like rain boots for something. I don't know, like waiters. What do they call their shoes? Waiters, waters, wooters, waiters. I think they call them waiters.
Waiters. Like when you wade into the
for
river
the
to go
people
fly
that-
fishing?
I think that, yeah, right? Isn't that what they call them? Waiters?
I think so.
Lubbers makes me think of that. I don't know why.
Makes me think of whale blubber.
Oh, blubber. Oh, the whale.
Or Robin Williams
whale.
is Flubber.
Flubber. Ugh, iconic. What a great movie. What a great film.
Film. Okay, French fries on top.
Deaf. Okay, now this is a tough choice.
I know you feel passionately about mashed potatoes.
I do.
Do you feel passionately that they should be higher than 4 or 5?
I feel passionately that they shouldn't be last, but also maybe not, because I know you were just about to nix them. So I'm okay if they're fifth, actually. So no.
But do you feel like if mashed potatoes are not 2 or 3, then I'm gonna lay down in front of a railroad track and blame it on you?
No, I do not feel that way.
Okay, that's good to know. I'm not necessarily saying right now that they're last, but it's good to know that like they're towards the bottom, and we're
I'm
comfortable
fine
with that. Okay.
I'm good with that.
Good with it. I'm good with it.
Really, I think latkes should also be toward the end because...
You think so?
Well, you haven't had them.
That's true.
And they're not as commonly consumed as like tater tots, French fries, mashed potatoes, that kind of a thing. So
Yeah.
I would be okay with latkes to be towards the end as well. I'm just happy that they're here for the party.
Okay.
I could really go for some potatoes right now.
Potatoes. I'm just mad potatoes didn't get anywhere.
You get caught up in the potato. I'm kind of torn between tater tots and tater skins for second.
I'm having that same debate in my head right now. Tater tots versus tater skins. And I'm thinking that more often than not, although it's much less frequent, I have good tater skins rather than good tater tots.
Yeah, I love a good tater skin. We get that salty skin. with that little bit of potato inside.
The cheese, the bacon
you got that
bits in it.
Oh, yeah, I'm good for that to be second.
Yeah?
I'm totally okay
And
with
then
that.
that just leaves latkes, tater tots, mashed potatoes, Papa John's.
Stupid. I don't know.
I'm kind of okay with that order as is.
I was just about to say the same thing. I was like, I know you haven't had a latke, but they're really good. And
It sounds like they might be up my alley. If they're the stringy hash browns that I like, that I already was like, that's the best hash brown type, mixed with what sounds like yummy, yummy breakfast food items like applesauce. I know it's weird to me, but it could be good. I've had weirder.
It's so good. It's so good. I'm really happy with this list.
Let's do it then. The top 5 potato-based side dishes, as determined by the Affable
AAWY
Idiots.
official.
AAWY official ranking are as follows. Number 1, best, God tier, top tier, Papa John's, French fries.
Yeah,
Number
obviously.
2,
Yes.
tater skins. Barbara
With a Z.
Hernandez. Tater skins with a Z, autocorrected back to an S, but still a Z in our hearts.
Yeah.
Number 3, latkes.
Oh,
Number 4,
I really want some
tater
latkes
tots.
now.
And number 5, mashed potatoes.
Potatoes. Yum. Yes.
Do you agree? Was there anything that we left off the
made a
list?
list.
Do you think sacrilege for leaving off blank, or I can't believe you struck blank from that list? He or her really got themselves into a lot of trouble. Let us know.
Yeah.
Tweet at us at Affable
I wanna
Idiots
know.
on Twitter. Go to, if you want to be on the show, if you want to debate live with us on the show about potatoes, go to affableidiots.com. Sign up to be on You're the Guest, just like Brent was last week, just like Matt was a few weeks ago. Just like
Don't forget Casey,
you.
my ghostwriter.
Casey, that's right, your ghostwriter. I was in my head. I was picturing the 3-camera setup, and you guys shared a camera. That's why it didn't automatically stand out in my brain.
You know what they say? The couple that shares a camera on a podcast moves to Pittsburgh together in 2 weeks. That's what they say.
That. They say. I think that was Charles Darwin that wrote that in his book about the
think you're
Galapagos
right.
Islands. Yeah.
The origin of the species.
Yep. If you like video games, go to Respawn Aim Fire on anything ever. Listen to us. Consume us with your eyes. Papa John's. I tried not to say it again, but
Papa
I could
John's.
not say it. The rhythm. It's just the
You have
rhythm.
to
It
say
needs
it.
to. It's like ending a song without, that resolution.
I'm so glad I brought that back into your life.
Yes,
Last summer.
thank
That was
you.
a year ago.
It never gets old. You know how many times we said it this weekend? A badillion. A badillion.
A badillion.
All right. Before we leave today, we want to leave you with a parting positive thought, as we always do. Something to send you off into the ether, thinking positively and great. And today, we have a quote from a butterfly. Madam Butterfly, if you could see on the screen, I honestly, until about 5 minutes ago when I saw this in the note again, didn't put 2 and 2 together, the reason why it's a butterfly. But the quote is...
Because it was a caterpillar.
Become the change is the quote. Our parting positive thought. Become the change. Be a
Cocoon
quarter.
yourself. We've been cocooning ourselves because of the
Quarantine?
pandemic. Yeah.
Now you're
It
going to
is now
stretch
time
out
for
your
us
wings.
and emerge anew.
Emerge anew, more
Better.
beautiful than before.
More
Very good.
beautiful than before.
And that's it.
It's a pretty color,
this week
too.
for AAWI episode 55. 55.
At least that's
55.
according to what I put on Twitch. It's 55.
Recording has 2 C's in it. Thank you, everyone, for listening. Is that all we say? Is that all we have here? Is that all we do?
That's all we
All
have
we need to
here.
say?
I
That's
drank
it.
all
That's
of my
all I can
Diet Dr.
do.
Pepper.
That's all I can do. All right, everyone. Thank you so much. Until next time, hugs and kisses.
Hearts and shirts.
Shardy farts.
Bye-bye.
Beep, beep, bye-bye.